TikTok?
Yeah, okay, so we're live on YouTube now. I'm going to select this, get this started.
Where's you go?
Live over on YouTube. That's right.
And then we'll go view.
Where's whatever live you want and I'll do the other one.
Yeah, I'm trying to see on TikTok.
You're on TikTok?
Yeah.
No, I'll go YouTube. I'll go yo child.
And then TikTok. Go live.
Are we live on both now?
We're just setting up TikTok if anyone is actually in YouTube live.
Bro, that's so gay.
Go live.
Just boring moments at the moment.
Yeah.
Please just handle with it. Stay with us.
So, at the
Okay,
moment,
I
we
don't
should
think
be
any
set up.
audio is going through to YouTube.
No audio is going through to YouTube?
Nope.
You sure about that?
Well, I got you on. Oh, it's on the fucking thing.
So yes it is.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Alright, so what's this?
What about- Oh yeah, when we're going.
Yeah, so it is going through.
Alrighty, so it's gone through and everything. Look at that, it's actually worked.
And we're on TikTok too.
Alrighty, beautiful. Now that that's out of the way,
Ladies and gentlemen, don't even think about flicking your screen. You're locked in with Westside Larrikins. First things first, we're all of legal drinking age, and I'll cheers to that.
I love apple juice.
me too.
I
like
love
Coca-Cola.
Now, the views and opinions that we share on this podcast is ours and ours alone and do not affect or reflect any affiliation. So, don't come for us. With that out of the way, you're tuned in with the informed, the intelligent, and the downright fucking insane!
Takes you a fucking little bit.
Alright, boys. First things first, actually, before we start the podcast off, I would like to actually say, or we would all actually like to say, thank you for 100 followers on TikTok. We do appreciate any interaction that we get. Genuinely, from the bottom of our heart, we do appreciate it. If you're not following us on TikTok and Instagram, go follow us at Westside Larrikins Podcast. Westside Larrikins, just that.
129 last
129.
And I tell you what, we only started this 10 weeks ago.
According
today?
to my calculations,
10 weeks
we're
ago.
at 129, and it's only been exactly 5 episodes of the podcast. So thank you to each and every individual follower out there that's allowing our voice to be heard. Thank you.
We do appreciate it. We do
Okay.
appreciate it.
Sure.
Also, a big shout out to Skull Bearded Co. They sent us
A whole heap of stuff to try out.
21 cents.
Yep, 21 plus these additional 5 in front.
Yes, a total of 26. Absolutely lovely scents. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Go buy some bearded oil or beard oils for your loved ones, or even for yourself. They do smell nice.
But they make you smell sexy. And if you did watch the pod from last week, yes, I did get lucky. Thank you, Skullbeard, for helping me get lucky.
Did you? You actually did get lucky?
Yes, but yeah, it was amazing.
I don't know how, because you're an ugly fuck. Fuck, you must have smelled alright.
Yeah, at least I got someone at home that loves me.
Yeah, but that's alright. I got Mrs. Palmer, 4 daughters and 1 son, brother. I don't care.
I have an actual human female that looks after me when I
Why
go
did you
home.
stutter when you were saying human female?
Yeah, because my electrons aren't going
Listen,
through to
Coconut,
my
you don't even know what an
magnitudes.
electron is,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. See, the Mars and the Moon aren't in line, so therefore you are incorrect, brother.
Now he's the white girl that's at home waiting
yeah, I
for
was
the
gonna
husband to
say,
come home.
far
Bro, what
out,
do you
mate.
mean? You're not funny.
What is this astrology bullshit, mate? Far
I
out.
told you, I'm like Isaac Newton's.
Oh my
Shut
god.
up. Shut up with your
Are you
fucking
serious?
science
I'm
shit,
just way above their wavelength. That's why they just can't stick on this.
Can't stick on this.
Stick on this.
Gay ass.
I'll stick it in you.
Alright. So, boys, I do want to actually tell a story, right?
Shoot.
So this happened a few months ago, right? So I went out on a date with a girl. Yeah?
Did you get
Hell yeah!
No, and I'm actually quite hopeful. I'm lucky that I didn't go there. Because went out on a date, things went well, I thought it was all good, right? Again, met up the next day, it was all good once again. Now, this is where it sort of gets scary.
Scary.
A little bit scary, right?
For a big boy
Few
like
days
you,
go by.
scary is a big thing.
A few days go by, and I meet. I'm going to work, and she says, "Oh, I'm on my way to you," and I'm like, I'm about to go to work. Like, why are you showing up to my house?
Didn't you wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work?
Dude, this was when I was working at, like, in the afternoons. So, like, she was, like, coming to my house at 12 o'clock, and I was leaving to go to work. I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. Right, anyways.
So she knew where you lived.
She knew where I lived.
Yeah.
And you didn't get lucky?
I didn't get lucky.
Okay.
Anyways, right. So, she kept texting me and whatnot next couple of days, and I was just being, like, a little bit dry. And I thought, look, I'll go out for another date and, like, see if we can connect, right? She may be just a little bit crazy, but I like crazy, right?
Red flags.
We all
are
like
us.
crazy.
Yes, I do understand.
So, anyways. Yeah, bloody hell, mate. I want to see your face. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
But I'm going to let you two have this room. Anyway.
A couple of days go by, right? We're meant to go out. I got too busy with family problems, right?
Yep, as it happens.
And I said, hey, look, can't do today. Sorry. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow comes around. I'm like, oh, look, I'm too tired. Sorry, can't do it. I'm probably going to go to sleep. I went to sleep for about 15 hours. Woke up the next day at 9 a.m. to 50 messages that she sent me.
SMS, like messages.
Instagram messages.
Instagram.
Wait, just for reference, how long had you been dating? Or
We-
not
no,
dating, like, how
no,
many dates have you been
I
on with
was-
this girl?
2 dates.
2 dates?
2 dates, yeah.
Close to each other, far away from each other.
Oh,
Did you?
they were close, right?
Did
They
you?
were close together. No.
So I was about to say maybe you just got the magic stick, but
No,
clearly that's
I'm
not the
not
case.
that lucky, mate. I'm not
not
lucky.
the
I'm a
case. You're not blessed.
2 pump jump.
You're not blessed. I pull my shit out, this whole room get dark.
Sorry, bro, the lens ain't big enough for that. I just say 50 messages,
50
Instagram DMs.
Instagram DMs, right? Saying like, oh, have I done anything wrong? Like, you know, where are you? I miss you. Blah blah blah.
Where are you? I miss you.
Yeah. And then because I told her I was going to sleep, right? On top of that, she called me 10 times, right? I'm a heavy sleeper, right? So I didn't get to see any of them. 10 times. One of them was at 4:30 a.m.
What was she doing awake at 4:30?
What is anyone doing awake at 4:30?
Other than work.
Doom scrolling,
yeah.
bro, on the ticky
No, but this was
Diggy
on a
Toggle on the
Saturday. This was on a Saturday, man.
Fuck.
Like, bro, man, I don't understand. And then on top of that, she messaged me on like, I think I had her on Snapchat as well. She was messaging me like 20 messages on Snapchat. So altogether, 70 messages, and then like 10 missed calls
So
in a space of 15 hours.
she was crazy.
Crazy.
But my next question is, was she equally hot?
No.
Not hot enough to... Yeah,
No.
you know, there is that scale of how hot is someone and how crazy... No, there is that scale. How hot is
Where
someone
you're
and how
allowed
crazy
to
they are,
slide,
right?
yeah,
If
you're
we're doing like a
allowed-
graph, right, we put hot, we
you've
put
seen-
crazy
yeah.
out. If it doesn't line up...
How I Met Your Mother.
Then it's
How
just
I Met
like-
Your Mother.
Yeah,
We all know
right,
what
yeah.
it is. But question, if she stabbed you but then got a boob job, equal?
Nah, it wasn't even that.
What are you
So
into?
she was just, you were on that lower end of the crazy. Really lower.
Lower end, he didn't get laid.
No, I meant on the ground.
Yeah, I thought you were-
More towards
Oh,
the
okay.
crazy side.
Yeah. She was heavy on the crazy side. Man.
Yeah.
Heavy on the crazy.
How heavy?
No. That's a story for another time.
155.
How you doing?
Wait.
But after that, right,
Shit.
I decided to, look, she's too much. I said to her, hey, look, that scared me.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, it did. That scared me. And I just blocked her on everything.
I mean, so would I, to be honest.
I did. And then,
And she knows where you live.
see, bro, there was 2 more times, man, where, like, I saw her around where I live. And she had no reason to be there. Right? Because she lived, like, over Whoop Whoop, right? I won't say, because, like...
Bro, it's just areas. Where was it?
Can I ask one
So,
question?
like, sort of, like, she lived, like, more closer to, like...
Camden?
No, not... No. But she lived, like, more closer to the city, like the Midwest, right? She lived, like, the Midwest.
Oh, alright.
Yeah? Like, closer to the
Like
Midwest.
Inner West. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inner West. Okay.
And yeah, brother, red flag girls all the way.
Oh, dude,
No,
100%.
she lived in Redfern. That was.
Same. Far and far. Remember, there's the scale. Closer to the city.
Yeah. Yeah, we
But yeah,
like
no.
to call that the Strathfield line.
The further up the line you go, the more crazy you can get.
But yeah, no, she had no reason to be anywhere near near where I was living, and I still saw her like 2 more times. Like, and this was like close to my apartment building as well. She had no reason to be there.
Did you find any notes?
No, I didn't. I'm thankful I didn't, because I probably would have like shut myself.
Let's just say you have one night on the old devil's dandruff and you're drinking and you're home alone, feeling lonely. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to message her saying, "Hey, stranger"? Because that's a classic side dude move. You start dating a chick for 10 years and then you instantly hit him with the "Hey, stranger," and they're ready to go.
No, you know what? I think a better.
This was like a 2-week, like a week period, man. I wouldn't have done it.
How many drinks?
How many drinks?
How many drinks would it take for you to call her?
Bro, I've got to be like a case deep at minimum.
I've got a case. I've got a case.
We'll test that theory right now.
I've got to
brother.
be a case, and then I've got to be like a bottle in, I think. And
A
then
bottle?
100%.
A whole bottle?
Yeah, a
You're
whole
getting
bottle.
24 bottles. He's in a case.
Bro, you got to think, man.
We
like,
only want
24 bottles? No. 24. I mean, like a bottle of like vodka, man.
Oh, you meant just one of the Corona bottles? I was like, you want a case and one, so you want 25 beers is all you want.
That one more can tip people over the edge. That's obviously enough.
But no, I got to be that deep, man, to call her again. No way, never again.
Question, is this crazy chick that you're talking about, is that Short Tack 1903? Is that the crazy chick?
Oh, no. No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, that's some, like, neck level, like, that's Cert 3 of Stalkology right there.
Next minute, if the address gets brought up, I'll be
Bro,
like, oh, hell no.
you got everyone in the chat fucking
Yeah,
warning for
apparently.
you.
But everybody's voted just like, yeah, red flags all day. Like, red flag girlfriends, hey boyfriends, like, Jesus Christ. Everybody likes the flags.
Oh, far out. Yeah, but... That,
Was there,
like,
okay, you know what? Obviously, there's so many red flags. Was there any green flags?
Oh, not really. Like...
Not 155?
Okay.
No?
She
liked to
I
eat.
guess. I don't know, man. Like,
It didn't even get laid.
She was
like,
breathing.
She was interested
That's
in me.
bad.
She didn't have a penis like that.
She was interested in me.
No. Oh.
This went from like up here to just.
Really sad.
In reality, the red flags balance out the green flags. Hey, think about this. She's coming to you. She's making the effort.
Well, that's what
When you
stalkers
put it like
normally-
that-
Yeah, but that's what stalkers normally do, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man. But
You're
when
gonna
you
go
put
to
it like
them?
that- When you do put it like that, then I understand where you're coming from. Maybe.
That ass is a green flag. Was it?
Well, nah, the ass was a green flag. No.
Oh, damn. Was
Hey,
it,
hey.
like,
It was a little bit flat, man.
Was it like
I
one
don't
of
want to
those,
put shame or
like-
anything, but like...
was those one of those just lower backs, like you can plumb up a door frame with it, like it just goes from straight back to thigh?
Nah, I'm not talking about like, not talking about like a full cutting board.
Yeah,
It would be like a cutting board which was warped.
yeah.
And again,
So-
I don't
so
want
like
to body
a-
shame or
Are we
anything,
talking about
but,
cellulite or?
So like,
Are you following the lines
have
to
you
the fucking
played
story?
Sonic the Hedgehog? Was
Yeah,
she
like-
like Dr. Eggman? Was
Yeah, it's like Dr.
Dr.
Eggman. Just...
But
Wait, just-
what am I missing?
Alright, think of a Chuppa Chup. That's the build we're talking about.
Think of an M&M, like the M&M man.
Yeah. Bang on. That's the
that-
build.
Yeah, that's the build.
That's her build. Holy
Right.
shit.
Right. You like M&Ms?
Yeah, what's wrong with that M&M? Have you seen the green M&M lady?
No.
Dude, man.
Great rapper.
Smash.
What?
I'd smash. The green M&M. Like the female M&M.
That, but green.
Dude, smash. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Well, I don't know about you, Bob, but I've been thinking about fucking M&Ms lately.
Really?
No.
Bro, I thought we were on the same wave.
Shame.
M&M,
Oh,
but
I'm sorry about that. Put the price in the bag.
fuck you guys. I'm
No, thank you. I'm not
open.
an M&M. If anything, I'd be the red one.
I'm just gonna go cry in the corner now.
Well, luckily you're in the corner. Well, I'm waiting.
He's in the corner. What are you talking about? Anyways, right. Back on topics.
Topics. We went to M&M. You're talking about fucking an M&M.
Hey, I know because I want to right now. Leave me alone about it. Shit.
Why green?
Bro, have you not seen the green one?
No.
She's cute.
Oh.
Hear me out. Right, just hear me out, bro. That's on my hear me out cake. Fuck, bro. Is it that hard?
Did you say eat me out cake?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No. Hear me out cake.
Oh, hear you out cake. Oh, sorry, but I hadn't eaten that before.
All right. So we do have a few other things to talk about. That reminded me of the second podcast. I didn't like that.
Can I rescind my membership from the website?
Right, I'll take half the profits. It's all right.
Oh yeah, that's it.
No,
Half
okay.
enough, it's still nothing, but that's all right.
So there was one thing that happened to me last payday.
happened to
Nothing wrong with my actual pay. It was the next day. Because doing a build, I was supposed to have 12 blokes and
12 blokes.
yeah, 12 blokes on site. Only
Oh, 12 blokes on you?
yeah, brother.
Is your name
Oh.
Sai?
12 blokes on this job site to do scaffolding with me.
Okay.
And it was only me and one other bloke. So 10 blokes had not rocked up. They all done the, I'm sick. But I saw all of their Snapchats. They were at the pub.
Old
They were at the pub.
scaffolder's laptop, mate.
They
you
were
know?
feeding the pineapples. They were sending it down the big red kangaroo. They were...
Praying to Mr. Khan.
Yep, they were doing some, smelling salts, if you get my drift. Very expensive smelling salts.
Oh, yeah, good film.
And yeah, I think a lot of them were out to I was receiving snaps at 4 to 5 in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to work. These guys are still kicking on. But the thing is, I've noticed the old payday MIA, it's such a common thing in construction.
Oh, it's bad. It's even it's pretty bad even in our industry, in manufacturing. Like payday next day, no shows.
Yeah,
100%.
quite commonly actually.
100%. They just end up drinking, smoking.
But on top of that, they'll sell all their bloody rent straight into the pokies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I come to work the next day, oi bro, you got $10 for lunch or something?
the same
Fuck
bloke.
off, bro, payday was yesterday.
Oh, bro, you got a ciggy I can scab? Bro, we got paid yesterday. We got paid less than 24 hours ago. What happened?
Yeah, and they're already
Where's your
asking.
money, bro?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it is.
And to
right.
the point where, a lot of the boys at work, they're like, oh yeah, I always have money. Bro, it's because I don't blitz $1,000 on Thursday.
No
Are you
chance.
serious?
I mean, I don't even know why Thursday nights are the nights that people decide to go out in the beginning.
Oh yeah, if anything,
you go to the
Friday
club
or Saturday.
Thursday. No, as in Thursday nights is a big thing in the city.
Oh, for the city, it's mainly for uni students because
Yeah.
they have different weekends.
Right.
Like their weekend would be like a Sunday or a Monday, or maybe even a Wednesday, Thursday, just based on their schedules.
Yeah.
But that's not the issue at hand today. The issue at hand is the blue collar workers, the blokes working fucking 7 to 3 every fucking weekday, and they're going just destroying their paycheck, possibly losing out on rent, possibly losing out on lunch, fucking all kinds of things. They're jumping trains.
Flight in with the missus.
Yeah.
That's another
and
thing.
that's something which was really bad as well.
Yeah, I've noticed there is a little bit of a stigma in construction where, we've got our pay. The boys want to go for a couple beers. You got to have that camaraderie, that bonding, especially when you're going through the trenches. I say that with speech marks. It's not really trenches. It's just a bit of hard yakka, and they're like, "Fuck yeah, let's get pissed." And then you just have that one too many beers where everything starts tasting great and everything sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. See,
Is that too many?
obviously we don't mind a beer, right? I'm not saying you
Or
should
10.
a beer or 10, right? But I'm not saying that you shouldn't drink to build that camaraderie. But fuck me, man, if your whole friendship or your whole camaraderie is based on going to the pub after work, bro, you need to build on some social skills, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point.
And it's quite easy for a lot of these boys to. It's like that one beer where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna go home, and then someone just comes and brings you a beer. Man, I feel like a bad person if I don't drink this beer because I just paid for it.
And then it ends up your round, and then just your round, and then you go all the way back around.
So
and
it just
you're being
becomes a
paid.
cycle, and then you've just pissed away your whole rent. You've bloody depresso, and then now you got to go home and get abused by your missus. And in every right, she has every right to be shitty with you.
100%.
Because you've just blitzed all your pay, potential rent, and if you've got kids, you've fucked away your kids.
Yeah.
And it's all because of just, 1 or 2 beers with the boys. I don't mind 1 or 2 beers. It's just when you start doing that, you start going to the whole house.
Jesus.
When
we
you
got a
start-
few boys at work that are bad for that, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like just old dirty bastards that
yeah,
just like...
loves
Yeah,
going.
yeah, 100%.
And they don't even need to drink
Yeah.
to go there. Like, they just go there after work every day.
Dude, there's one guy which I used to work with, man, and like nothing worked down there for him, right? But he still paid to go there to please them,
Yeah.
right? And now, like, look, that's all fine, but like at the same time, like, come on, bro. She's been busy all day. Do you really want to be doing that?
Oh,
That's
hell.
gross, man.
You want to be tasting the guys before you?
Why not? You know.
Why not?
Mate,
Why? I have a million reasons why not.
We don't kink shame around here, right?
Speak for yourself, bro. That's fucking nasty, bro.
I'll be completely...
That's nasty.
Fair.
I ain't vanilla, bro. I do all things under the sun, but I'll be damned if I'm going down on a
Fair,
business
that is
got
very
that.
fair.
No, what do you mean, bro? It's like kink shaming. Fuck off.
I'll be completely honest. Every week, I give 50% of my pay to charity. And when she's not working, I give the other 50% to Destiny.
So you're joking almost as much as what she does after that.
Far out.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I didn't.
Neither did she.
Far out.
That was a good one. I'll
That's a
give you
great
that,
apple
bro.
juice. That's
I'll
a
give
great
you that,
apple
bro.
juice.
Hard work for it. Hard work.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here all day.
No, we're not.
Talking about shots, though.
Here's a
Charlie
bomber
Kirk.
for you.
No,
I don't want to make a joke about this because like
it's definitely not a joking matter. And now that we are doing it, this is our little disclaimer to the viewers. We are going to talk about some distressing events that have been happening lately. So if you're sensitive to these type of topics, and we will be going into depth with them, please refer to my friend's comment on the right. Thank you.
now Charlie Kirk, he was a controversial figure, to say the least. Right
Controversial. Yeah, we can say that.
now,
I mean, I've been hearing all about what happened. What does Charlie Kirk actually do?
so he's a podcaster and he debates as well. He goes around to like universities all around America, and he's a conservative, and he likes to debate left-wing people, right? Just to sort of start a conversation, right? That is what it's based on.
So kind of like a public debate, kind
Sort of, right. But at the same time, if you're going to debate college kids, or just go around to like different universities and whatnot and debate college kids, why not debate their professors as well?
Yeah.
And like actually see if you can have a middle ground
Yeah.
where he's more
This is my point.
this is my point.
Try to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I'll prove you wrong the way I think
Yeah.
so.
Also, targeting college students, like, they're at an age where their ego is probably the highest and they're just going to stand on fact that they are correct and you are wrong. So they're not able to actually intake the other person's opinions.
Yeah.
And they'll just sit there, oh, yes, let's just say, for example, veganism. Like, you know, we don't have to kill animals to survive, da-da-da. I know you've got very strong opinions on that, so we'll just move on from there.
I like my meat. I love my steak.
Oh yes, you do love it. I figured that out last night.
He loves his schmeat. But
She meat.
Yeah, 100%. So the college students are, you know, they're just more of attacking a person more than actually debating them. So I can see the appeal of this Charlie Kirk bloke going to
Yeah, and it's
colleges.
easy. It is easy views for him
Yeah.
as well. So views come revenue,
It
whatnot.
seems like more of a rage bait kind of thing. Is that the way he goes?
Controversy and rage bait. I wouldn't say
say that's rage bait, man. Right, especially with some of his views. I'm not going to get into them because I just don't agree with them at all, and some of them are quite frankly community guideline and absolutely bloody vile, to say the least.
yes.
But either way, right, at the end of the day, he was still a political figure in some sense, and he still wanted to go around and
Prove his
express
point.
express his views and just have a debate. And I'm all for that, for the simple fact on that, especially in America, having the freedom of speech. Just simple, right? No matter what your view is on the man, he should be able to express his views no matter what.
Yeah.
And obviously on September 10th, 2025 at 12:23 p.m. Utah time, he was shot and unalived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a case of like a high-profile assassination.
It wasn't really high profile. Like the bloke
say
himself
more-
wasn't trained. He doesn't have any of that sort of experience that most people were saying and thinking after it. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
say for example, they
I
thought,
mean,
oh, it's a high-powered rifle, and it's just like, you know, fuck, it's so hard to hit someone from 200 yards away or
Yeah.
whatnot. But if you have a rifle that's strong enough, in this case it was a 30-06, right? It's got enough power. It's not a massively overpowered rifle. But to hit someone from 200 yards away with that amount of power is not that hard. But what I will say is the placement of the bullet definitely got the job done.
Yeah, and also thinking about America and how pew pew heavy their culture is.
Pew pew!
Yeah, pew pew.
I didn't say Kurt Cobain.
How pew pew heavy their culture is. It doesn't surprise me that he was such a good shot. Because okay, look, it was a good shot in the sense that it hit target. That's all I'm saying, right? It hit his main artery. He was gone within seconds.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And we did see the video. And if
was-
you did see the close-up video before it was taken down from the internet, you actually see it hit straight into the carotid artery, shoulder drop, and then body just drops straight back after his hand just goes.
yeah,
And then there was another video that was posted afterwards of when he was carried out by the bodyguards and all the rest of it. His arm just absolutely lifeless. Like, you knew at that point in time straight away he was gone. There's
Yeah,
no coming back from something like that. You are absolutely gone for it. But
yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's the risk that public speakers take, especially in America where their views can be so controversial. And I am not standing for it. I do not believe in it. I don't think because someone has those sort of views they should be killed. But in this instance, that's a risk that they take in a country that's filled with the pew pew.
Well, as a figure that openly, essentially challenges a majority of people, obviously some people are gonna disagree with you, but some people obviously have issues within their own
But people,
personality.
yeah, and they take it to heart
They
so
take
much
it,
that
yeah.
they just think, you know what, this person doesn't deserve to live. I'm going to take the life into my
way
own
too
hands,
much
just go
further.
bang. But at that point in time, how do you even justify something like that? Now the bloke has been found, right? So apparently that he went home and he was actually bragging to his parents of what he had done. And it was his father that said, no, you can't go anywhere, you're staying here. Called the cops and got him actually brought in after someone had already been taken in. Well, who knows if that was a publicity stunt, we can call it, just to make sure they actually got someone for it. But they brought him in purely because of that. They need to have a face to go down with it.
I did see that the guy which was caught first, that he was apparently screaming and shouting that like, oh no, it was like, you know, it was me, like I shot him, and that's why the police arrested him.
Yeah, just bragging about it.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't actually speak about the actual suspect. The alleged suspect, Tyler Robinson, 22 years old, is the alleged shooter. Obviously, fucking was shot by 30-06 that you said,
Yep.
correct?
Correct.
And I think the
I think the most interesting
Yeah,
part about it,
that's the word
and the
I'm
thing,
looking
we'll say interesting because it is kind of funny as well, because it's such a woke culture sort of thing for someone to do. Not saying that, obviously, the situation, but the fact that on the bullet casing itself, he had written on there multiple different phrases that people of our generation or another generation may find slightly amusing, which I do.
I do want to say that this is, in my opinion, it is sort of more of a young far right groups which would say this.
yeah,
It's insane that they are saying it. Is it funny? I do
Yes.
believe so. Yes.
Yes,
but
it's funny.
At the same time,
No, we can say it. It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the situation's funny or whatever. Hell yeah, what they put on that casing was funny.
Okay, yeah, I do agree. Like
Fuck
again,
yeah, it was.
shouldn't have done it.
Shouldn't have happened, but yeah, they put it in the case.
So
Now when they close the case, they have another few funny comments to throw in
we
there.
do have the engravings up in our notes. The first one is "Hey Fascist Catch," and he moving
He
on. Up, right, down, down, down. I don't know if any of you play Helldivers. I don't. Apparently, it's a reference to Helldivers too.
Yeah.
I
Apparently
think
it
a
is. It's one of the cheat
code.
codes or something. Kind of like back in the day with old GDA games, how you do the...
Yeah,
Oh yeah, good old
beep,
San
you know?
Andreas. Yeah,
that's it.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Good old Konami code.
Obviously, you didn't touch grass when you were a kid, but that's alright, bro. We forgive you.
I've touched your ass.
Hey,
Notices
what?
bulge.
Hey, yo.
Oh, what's this? So that's a.
It's uwu.
If
I
any
don't
of
want to.
you know, that's a furry thing. That's kind of weird.
So why do you know so much about it?
Well,
I'm not looking at your browser history, bro.
no, about
flick it to
a
the
year
next one, brother. Flick it
ago,
to
one
the
of our friends pulled a tail off a furry at a convention. And it's
Oh, so and the next one.
there's a silver paraphernalia on the end of it. Moving on. Bella Ciao, a reference to the old French song that's about revolution.
It wasn't the French. It was an Italian.
Italian song, yes.
So it was Bella
It's a
Ciao.
revolutionary song, correct?
It's a revolutionary song, yes. But so Bella Ciao was actually it was the rebellion against the fascist government in Italy. I believe it was just before World War II or around World War II starts.
The Mussolini.
Yeah, the
situation.
Mussolini.
Mussolini.
Starts,
Yeah. But I think it was also popularised by the movie, not the movie, the series. Is it
Heist.
Yeah, with that mask with the moustache. I'm not sure if it's Heist.
yeah. I haven't seen.
It's a Netflix. I think it was a foreign Netflix film.
I haven't seen it.
It's essentially about heist. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay.
But I think it's there we go. Thank you, Tiana.
TV
show. What was the name? Do you mind putting that in the chat as well? Not gonna wait for you.
It-
Anyway,
it-
moving on.
The funniest one that was is if you are reading this, you are gay.
Oh, you read it!
I had to read it. What the fuck?
I feel sorry for I feel sorry for the FBI agent which first read it.
Oh, that would be funny.
Like you gotta think.
Do you think that he chuckled to himself a little bit?
Yeah, he's just on the. Oh god damn it! God damn it! It's like that old fella that went around with his camera, English or Spanish. If you move, you are gay. And then blokes are just in the shopping centre like this.
Yeah, just people like moving around them and everything. Oh god.
But in saying that, the suspect himself, so what was his name? Tyler Robinson, is actually a Sparky, so that means he's a bit...
Well,
He's a
explain
third
why he
year
was-
Sparky. He's not qualified yet, so he hasn't done his training.
Well, that would explain why he was into Femboys.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, now that makes sense. A flick of the wire? Laying the cable, brother? Yeah, that makes sense now.
Bloody Sparkies, man.
Yeah, they're no good.
Aren't you
Bloody-
going for your Sparky
I'm
this
not a
year?
Sparky.
He's in training.
But what you think I'm getting fucking...
That's what his needle nose pliers are for.
Oh, that's
You fuck with. But anyway, unfortunately, with all these negative things that are happening around the world, there's also another one that I think should have gotten so much more media attention than what Charlie Kirk did.
I totally
Charlie
agree with
Kirk
you.
was over everything that you were looking at, everything you were watching, every social media post was Charlie Kirk this, Charlie Kirk that. It was over everywhere within 5 or 10 minutes of happening. But yet this lady that was from Ukraine in America was unalived on a metro bus.
Yeah.
For doing nothing.
No, it was a light rail.
Oh, well, light rail. But for nothing.
Yeah.
She was just sitting there, and we've seen the videos, and she was just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, minding her own business on her phone, just not speaking to anyone, and next minute,
Tragedy.
a crazy, disgusting man decided to take her life.
23-year-old, I'm going to butcher this name so hard. Irina Zarutska, 23 years old. She fled the Ukraine amidst the war to America and previously lived in a bomb shelter in Ukraine.
so she went through all of that hard stuff in
through
her
hell.
life just for her to get on the light rail and say,
Yeah, end up
Good
in
night.
North Carolina,
like,
in America, and just have some
Just some hate.
scumbag,
piece
some
of-
absolutely piece of crap.
scum, absolute scum.
Just lay into her with a blade. That is disgusting. How someone can live with themselves after doing it to someone that is innocent. And the funniest thing as well, so this bloke was obviously black, right? Fair enough. But in her, so the thing that he said right after that he had unalived her was, I got that white bitch. I got that white bitch. Yep, it was right after, and while it was still on the light rail, he said it twice. And on the pictures that were shown of Irina was the Black Lives Matter movement in her actual room. So we actually have someone, the Ukrainian, that is standing up for something that is believed to have been helping the black community, but you had someone just go, she's white, good night.
Yeah, that's absolutely
For
disgusting.
no reason, no motive, just, there's a colour. Like, a colour doesn't differentiate us.
Yeah.
But yet, you know what? You deserve to get this blade because of it. You know what? You deserve to be in jail. And if not, you deserve worse than what Charlie Kirk got.
No, honestly, I genuinely believe that man deserves a death penalty, but I don't think I don't think Tyler Robertson does. I know that's a very controversial thing to say, but in some way, right? Tyler Robertson
You're not about
did it
justifying
because
it.
no. I'm not justifying it at all.
Okay.
But I'm saying more or less that he was feeling that he was hurt by Charlie Kirk, or at least Charlie Kirk wasn't doing enough.
Or there was
whatever the story is,
some form of motive,
right? Exactly.
to drive
he had
him
a
towards
motive, right?
not just you're there.
Yeah, you're there.
I wanted to kill you because I wanted to.
Yeah, and again, like I think, like this guy does like the killed Iran. Sorry, what was her
However
name?
you pronounce it,
Irene. Like killed Iran. He does definitely deserve that penalty.
But I tell you what, I'm not a fan of the death penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Under any circumstance, I don't think the death penalty should be applicable, because if it's bad enough to think that that's warrantable, I'm sure we could find a whole group of people that would be more than happy to be put into a room with someone that deserves it.
Yeah. Okay. No. Fair enough.
Instead of bang, you're gone, electric chair like back in the day, even experimental lobotomy, no. Put 5 or 6 people in there that have reason.
But all I'm saying is that it's cheaper.
Go for it.
It's cheaper on the taxpayer.
Oh, yeah, that too. They're not
So
wasting our food, our oxygen that we pay for as well.
but that's what I mean. It's like it's cheaper on the taxpayer if we.
And we got to pay for that bloody electricity they're going to use to go. Like, seriously?
That's
Yeah.
such a Sparky mentality to have.
But you're sitting right next to me, eh?
Yeah, I might shuffle over.
Yeah,
a bit.
but
So we did look into it a bit further with Arena. It's such a tragic story of how everything unfolded. Like, she literally just finished work at her pizzeria job, jumped on the Lynx Blue train line, and within
4.5 minutes.
4 or 5 minutes,
Not even 5 minutes she was on the light rail for.
she was attacked and then left for dead. And then she was assumed dead upon arrival to the next
And
station.
there's something else I want to sort of point out is like obviously I've seen the video.
I think we all have. We all seen that video.
I think everyone at this point has seen the video.
Yep.
There was about 4 or 5 other people on that train which could have
Stepped
done
in or
something.
tried to do something, or said something for that matter at least.
Yeah, or
or
just
even tried to
The standby
look at it like,
mentality is strong.
Look, it was
in today's society.
it was very quick. The attack was quick, right? But at the same time, they could have done something, anything. But instead, they were all looking away, all looking down on the phone. I even saw one guy get up and walk away. Like,
And in saying, I'm not justifying what they're doing at all. I do understand how if there is a situation, you get scared, right? Like,
Yeah.
especially if there's a risk of a knife involved, like blades are no laughing matter. No matter how trained you are or how long you've been around doing something for, or even if you've been to war and back, blades are a big thing that you got. And you've just seen someone with no motive, no reason, just go,
Yeah.
good night.
And
That's
blades
not-
are different from a fist fight. It's like
100%. It's like you make one little mess up. It's like, you know what?
Even-
You're going to get what she got.
even if you don't make a mess up in a knife fight, you will still get cut.
Yeah, 100%. That's why they always teach people, you know,
Just run away.
don't expect...
Just run away.
Sure, we'll go with that. Just run away. You should always run away, but if you can't, you're going to get cut. So you kind of got to
Yeah.
embrace it a little bit and just fight like this is what some people teach. But I don't know how someone could justify or live with themselves or even be able to sleep at night knowing that this lady did nothing to deserve it. She didn't say anything. She didn't provoke. She didn't post anything. Because if something was posted, it would have already come out.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's how it goes.
It was a legitimate standby.
It's just, you're here, wrong
responsible.
place, wrong
Exactly.
time. And in saying that, the actual attacker himself, he already had
The
was
Carlos
it 14
Brown
times
Jr.
previously, he had violent charges.
Well, he was roaming the streets at the time, but released on parole.
Oh, he was on parole when this whole altercation actually had happened. How did
reality-
they let someone that is released on parole from 14, whether it's aggravated assaults, larceny, or whatever else it may be, larceny, assault, family history of crime in addition to, so it runs in the family.
And
Like,
robbery with
look,
unfortunately, the
weapon.
apple doesn't fall too far from the tree in some instances, in this
sadly.
one being one. 14 counts of larceny and aggravated assault, and yet just let him back out on the
There's
street.
history of violence. I believe he was also a schizophrenic, so there's history of mental disorder going on.
But the
as
other
well.
problem is the court system will look at someone with schizophrenia and be like, you have a mental disorder. Go to the lab.
Yeah.
Like, they look at it a little bit too easily sometimes.
Yeah.
Every case of schizophrenia is a little bit different. It's never exactly the same.
100%.
But when you have such a history of these sorts of things...
If you have violent tendencies, 100% the court should look at it in a different perspective.
yeah. Definitely.
I know there are some schizophrenics who aren't violent, and they should
There
be
are.
treated differently from violent schizophrenics.
Yeah. Although I understand that as well, and you know what, if he did come out and say that he doesn't know why he did it, or why he doesn't remember it, he could also be making that bullshit up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually believe that either.
It's
Purely
quite
because
easy.
if you say that, you know that you're going to get it a little bit easier, or they're going to be more likely to send you to a mental ward than put you into prison where someone's going to have their way.
He has a crutch. He can lean on that crutch to get
Whoa, what?
crutch, not crotch.
Oh, alright.
He has a crutch that he can lean on when it comes to these court cases. He can play the mental disorder.
Unfortunately, yeah, when you do play that card, you do get it a bit lighter.
He's
And if
He
if
can
he,
get a lighter
and if he
sentence as
is
well.
actually that level of schizophrenia, like has that level of schizophrenia, then he's already been to court 14 times for larceny and aggravated assault. That's something they should have recognised and not put him out to somewhere where he could have done it again.
Yeah, until like he's actually been passed by-
Rehabilitated to a point
rehabilitated.
or guaranteed that he will not be a harm to himself or society.
and this is where the American justice system has failed.
Or to
I
be
reckon
honest, that's not just American justice system. The Australian justice system is the exact same. It is rooted, and there are a lot of things coming to my mind right now that I would like to say of just things that I know where people should have been put away a long time ago that didn't. And because of that, more people get hurt, and we see it time and time again. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, how do you stop that?
It's a lot of community involvement, and it's a lot of community programs. It's investment into communities, making it better, making the community better as a whole. Because if everyone's doing better, everyone's doing better. We can actually help everyone.
That's what the hope is, and I would love to share that hope and euthanism and that sort of... I don't think it's ever going to happen, or ever get even close to.
Look, I do agree with you to a degree, but this is the only way that we can move forward, right? Is through community development,
Yeah.
right? Like, and even if it doesn't work, you can still thrive for it. Right? And yeah, sure, it's more money,
You can strive for it.
but we got to strive for something. We got to aim for something.
If you're not aiming anywhere, it's pointless. I do understand and I do agree with that statement, 100%. I just think the end goal is not realistic.
No, it's definitely a multi-decade plan that has to be.
Yeah,
It's not
and like,
something that happens over. I know
Look,
the saying is overnight. It's not even going to happen over 5 years.
Yeah.
It's something that.
It's not even something that would happen over 50. The humans are programmed to have issues.
look, you are right there. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, humans do have violent tendencies, right? But at the same time, you can start moving away from.
I wouldn't say
better.
exactly that we have violent tendencies. So, like, psychologically, right, we have the id. So the id basically is just a part of our subconscious that tells us this is what we need, this is what we want, like this is what we have to have. And if you don't crave those needs, if you don't fulfill them, that's what makes you do stupid shit. Which does happen, right? All of us have those things where we regret and do what may be.
Yeah.
But it is something that we are born with. It's something that we can strive to be better as a person ourselves and help in the community to try to make it better for everyone. But the end goal of everyone being, how do I put it, such a polite society or...
Oh no, I'm not even talking about like being like a perfect society, but I'm saying if you're having like community centers and places where people can actually go and get the help that they need to actually get out of violent situations, get out of violent situations and actually get into somewhere where people can actually help. Like, for example, youth centers, right? I think they're absolutely, they're great to a degree.
The idea of them is great.
They do have their flaws. I will agree. They do have their flaws.
Yes.
They do have a lot of flaws, and they can do a lot better.
Which is
But-
hard, don't get me wrong, it's not an easy
Oh
thing
no,
to
it's
just...
not an easy fix, but it is something which, again, if they can, like, teens can go to get away just for a few hours a day away from like their bad life, right? Or anyone can, right?
Like an
Go into,
escape.
like, a community. Yeah, an escape. That's all they need, right? Just 5 hours, or even like an hour, 10 minutes out of their shitty lives
And
to actually feel normal again.
yes, and they have tried things like that before, and I can't quote any off the top of my head, but it's a non-profit organisation as well. And the problem with starting a lot of that stuff up is that eventually the government takes away their funds. which is another big thing you'll hear about in a lot of different
Yeah,
places. Not every time, and I'm saying there are
Yeah,
certain
I do
instances that
agree,
can
I
cause
do
that,
agree.
but unfortunately that is such a big thing where people will try to do that sort of thing where they want that escape from home. So, we just make a little centre, whether it's like a little house or a little getaway or like basketball courts or something, do different days, different activities, post up on a Facebook page or whatever it may be. But to do all of that stuff, it costs money.
Oh no, I definitely do agree with
The
you.
money coming from the government,
this
and they
is
end
what
up
I mean.
going...
But this is what I mean as well. Like, this is why I say community. Right, we need like community centres and community help.
See, investing in a community, it's all well and good, but there's positives and negatives to investing in a community. Like you said, essentially create a community centre where there's basketball courts, footy fields, blah blah blah. When it's in use by the community, great. But when it's not in use for the community, it's a breeding ground for the undesirables of that community. Like one of the areas I used to live in, there's a lot of times, like little athletics are going on, soccer games are going on, netball teams are going on.
Well, the same
But
going here.
what happens during the night, you'll find empty bottles, broken glass, needles, lighters, all types of debris all over and this is somewhere that essentially children are going to, people are going to, and you just never know where, like you have to do a thorough search before any of these weekend events happen because it's very likely a child will step on glass or needles.
Yeah.
So it's the community imploding on itself. You can't help people that don't want the help because it's much easier to blame someone else for your problems than to actually do anything to change the problem.
Especially around this area where they are deep into drugs and all that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah.
Or they may have been brought up with such a hard home life that their escape ended up being that. It's the only thing that they know.
Yep.
And no justification, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not agreeing with any of it, but...
But that was what I was saying, where if everyone's doing better, everyone's doing better. Right? You help each other out.
Yeah.
Like, you can strive for it, and
And this is all I mean, is like, when you aim for something,
you're going to get
yeah,
somewhere.
you can miss,
Yeah.
but at least you're fucking moving 10 spaces forward
Yeah.
instead of 5 back.
By trying.
It becomes a battle between elitism and equality because, you want your community to improve, but to do that, you've got to get rid of the undesirables. And really, you're creating a home for yourself, but you're kicking out these. So you're kind of facing a bit of a balance. You either got to fuck off all the crackheads, or you got to try and convince them to stop. And what's more likely to happen? What's easier to do? I reckon fuck off the crackheads.
Yeah, but that's just going to create other problems in other places.
It's
just
moving and
moving the
shifting the
problem.
problem,
Right,
instead
Instead of
dealing-
actually doing the hard work
Yeah.
and dealing with it.
And
Dealing
that's
with it.
the constant issue that keeps, like gentrification, I've heard that term, where an area gets dropped so bad by undesirables and then they all get transferred to a new area. This bad area now gets bumped up, the community starts to blossom, and then the crackheads fuck up another community. Then that community gets pushed away. It just becomes a cycle where
Yeah.
the undesirables just keep moving.
And I do
moving,
agree
moving.
with you, but this is what I'm saying, where if you help, they said, undesirables, and actually deal with the problem and underlying problems of addiction, it just becomes a better place.
But then if you go down that track where you're going to deal with the undesirables, of addiction and what starts addiction, then you have to start at the root cause of the problem, which is the majority of people's home lives.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with
this
that?
is again this is a hard thing, and this is why one of the only ways I believe is through community and community developments, and having places
Openings and opportunities
where,
for the
yes,
community.
having more openings and opportunities for the community. That's what I probably should have said.
No, I
this
do-
is what I've been.
Oh no, it's a very
I do
touchy
agree.
subject because if there was a way,
I don't think it's a
work-
touchy subject. I
Oh,
just
not
think it's
not
like,
touchy in the sense of that, but more so if there was a plan that worked, we would be using it right now.
Yeah.
But we don't.
And that's how, and you know what may work in this suburb or this city may not work in the next city over.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's why you sort of look at each city and each suburb as.
Oh, you would have to separate and
Yeah. But
100%.
you see what they already have and how good they are. Like what good things they have.
You enjoying your apple juice there, brother?
Love my
Oh, it looks like a
juice,
good
mate.
apple juice, mate.
Yeah,
A
but-
Love me apple juice.
little bit frothy, mate, there, but it's alright.
Yeah, I put it through a soda stream.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's
Soda
carbonated apple juice.
You didn't piss in it?
But this is actually a really good conversation to sort of move on to our next topic about.
Doing it with the community and trying
Yeah,
to deal
yeah.
with the community to okay, I see where
But
you're
yeah,
going
this
with
is
this now.
this is sort of like a good segment to move on to
following up from the previous conversation we've
Yeah.
had, not a good segment in saying that itself of what has actually happened, because unfortunately in Melbourne, on no English, no English.
Get it out, get
On
it out.
September 6th, on the Saturday, 2 young boys at the age of 12 and 15 were hacked to death. And all they were doing was coming home from basketball practice. Which a 12-year-old was going to walk home by himself, thinking it's just another Saturday night, I just done my practice, I'm just going to walk home. The 15-year-old, so the 12-year-old's boy name was Chol, and the 15-year-old's boy's name was Dao. And so Dao said to Chol, you know what, I'll join you on the walk home, want to make sure you're safe. You know what, they're friends. And you know what, the older boy did that, that's what he wanted to do. But on the way home, they were mistaken for 2 other people, and a group of 8 people jumped out of a car with long-edged weapons and machetes and hacked them to death.
Yeah.
Hacked them to unalive. It's TikTok. But
See, while we're on this point, we were speaking about the American crimes that happen. There's a lot of pew crime that happens there, but our major crime when it comes to violence is mostly knife crime.
correct.
Obviously, because we have stricter gun laws.
And it's also much more accessible.
But yeah, it's as easy as just going to the kitchen. So that's why I see the youth crime, it's so much easier. And then it becomes a domino effect of, oh, okay, I might get slashed. Now I need to start using protection.
Yeah.
Now it becomes, okay, you're with the group of boys. Now it's cool to do it. Now we're going to do it on camera. Oh, okay, now we're going to get mad famous. It's a slash between gang community, I said the pun
Yes,
there,
yes.
of gang community and the repercussions of social media accessibility.
No, in
So
addition to that, it's also what's driven the kids from the older generation, or the younger kids trying to be like the older generation, like
Yeah.
their older brothers and what else it may be,
Yeah.
right? Say, for example, these gang wars around our area where it's postcode numbers.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Just over your fucking postcode number, you're going to go to another suburb and end up in a slash.
If you're gonna cause crime, like at least make money, bro. Like,
It's
come
like
on.
when,
yeah.
a few years ago when there was a stabbing at the Easter show. Do you remember that?
Yeah, 2 Polynesian boys got into a bit of a scuffle, and then a knife was drawn, and it was all over Inner West versus Greater West. A load of crap, to be honest.
Not exactly.
Postcode gang war is crap.
That wasn't exactly what it was over, but...
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just
No, yeah.
generalising it.
Yeah.
There was a bit of the.
But these young
background.
boys think that it's appropriate for knives to be brought out in a family situation where all families are around, and,
Yeah.
or you know, whether they think it's appropriate or not, probably to them doesn't matter. More so that they think, I'm going to do it, I don't care what happens now. They don't have a fear. Say, I was beat as a kid. My parents whooped my ass if I was a little shit. I don't think these kids either had that enough because they don't understand what the repercussions of the stuff that they do is.
See, a lot of the area code beefs happen are obviously from ethnic descent, and as a ethnic boy myself, I was profusely beat. So I have to disagree with your comment
Yeah.
there. I was not beat as much as I know my other Polynesian brothers or African brothers were. I know they would have been beaten way more than me, especially because they had the ethnic father, whereas my mother, obviously I got a certain age, she stopped doing it because it stopped hurting. But those boys that had ethnic fathers would have just kept cracking them until, even probably to this day, they might be 20 years old and still getting cracked
See,
by their
and
dad.
I don't think beating your kids as a child is going to do anything but cause fear in them for you. That's all. It's not going to cause fear for other people or anything like that. It's just going to cause fear for your parents.
I'm not I do agree, but I don't agree at the same time because sometimes that consequence has to be learned. Because it's either
Yeah,
that or
but
they end
you
up getting
can-
smacked in the head in school.
Again, like I do.
I've seen both sides of the coin. Like, it can go either way, and it won't work the same for everyone as well. And it is such a fine line of, you know what, my kids are going to hate me one day for something.
But I think I'd rather them hate me for something else. But I think I will agree, but I'll disagree and say, well,
Yeah.
we can put them into a martial art and see what being hit
See
is
what
like.
discipline.
Yeah, but-
yeah.
And see what
But-
discipline is like that way.
Beating for
Other
children.
than, beating your kid
Yeah.
for little things.
But see, that creates a coin effect. You either, when you got to flip a coin when you do that kind of discipline, because you either get a man or you get a psychopath.
yeah.
Or you
It
get
doesn't-
someone that just completely regresses. It can go a lot of different ways. Everybody is a little bit different,
Oh, I
right?
was definitely just generalizing it.
No, yeah, 100% generalizing. There's a lot of ways that it can go, especially when you're doing it to a young adolescent, right? It's not as straightforward as flipping a coin, although I understand 100% what you meant. But if we're going back to science and the way that it works, apparently according to some study that came out a few years ago, and I can't quote exactly what it was, where negative reinforcement doesn't work as well as positive reinforcement, and how beating your kids is not as effective as saying stand in the corner for an hour. And that did get me thinking when I did read it, because, I'd rather get a smack on my ass and go back to playing than stand in the corner and looking at the wall for an hour. Like, you think about it, it does make sense. But having that fear put in you by your father, for example, can go a long way as well. I'm not saying get beat, get smacked in the mouth, get actually abused, but child discipline with a little bit of a smack on the ass or something.
I still disagree with that, though. But that's totally fine.
No, yeah,
we
that's
can have
fine.
our opinions.
Yeah, 100%.
In there, but yeah, I just don't think it's good to hit a child ever, really.
Fair enough.
I mean, I got beaten. I feel fine.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't hate my parents for that at all.
Like my mum beat me because she knew that I wasn't gonna do anything back. But my dad, he didn't put a hand on me because by the time he started getting involved, I was bigger than him. So,
Which is every situation as well is a bit different, and all of that sort of stuff too. There's that. But yeah, 100%. You would prefer like a smack on the ass and a timeout, and I guess a timeout would make you really think a bit more in depth about it. Like, looking back at it now, it takes time away from what you actually wanted to enjoy.
See, and I think because kids do absorb so much in the first 7 years of their life, I think you can actually get a lot better results out of actually talking to the child and being like, hey, like, that's not okay. Do you know why it's not okay? It's harder, yes.
Especially when they're not old enough to understand as well.
I do agree with you, but you can sort of get them to understand littler things.
Yeah,
right?
if you
And
break
like,
it
I'm
down.
not trying to be like, soft parent, whatever, or gentle parenting, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that bullshit.
I agree and I disagree with a lot of their methods, right, personally. But you also got to... some of the things which they're saying are valid. Not all of it, but some of it.
Oh yeah, there's parts you can take from every style of parenting. Yeah, 100%.
because with the gentle parenting, you are positive reinforcing, but there's also the chance that you just breed a little shit.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's what I mean. That is what
definitely positives and negatives to every single style. Like, you beat him, like he might grow up to be like stoic and a man, but he might grow up to be a fucking psycho and start slashing cunts just over what area code they grew up in.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, every style has... there's no one style to parent a kid, especially when every kid's personality is so different. And there's no chart or flow chart where you can follow directly.
I just wanted to see the other chat, that's all.
Oh, I thought I said something negative.
No.
Oh. I don't know in regards to...
I believe the guy...
Factor to make sure we wouldn't do it again. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
What's boffins?
I don't know, bro. That's right, that's too far away, I think, to worry about.
Yeah. But yeah, like that's sort of like my thing with gentle parenting. Like, look, 100%, I do agree with you. Like, you can breed into, well, not breed, but you can.
Whoa! I mean, that's what we're kind of talking about, but the after effects.
You can like put into the kids that like it's it's okay to do whatever because like you won't get in trouble.
No, it's not. You lose
Where it's like, well, no, you got to like see the consequences of your actions, and you got to be able to deal with them. That's sort of like my stance on that type of thing.
Yeah, and every parent has their different methods to how you deal with it as well. And there is no real right or wrong way as long as you're not smacking into the kids. Like absolutely beating into it.
Yeah, like absolutely terrible things and stuff like that always happens. Then it's sad to kids like that.
Like that's disgusting.
If you are someone that's going to physically discipline, it's got to be light and gentle. It can't be... Yeah, you're not trying to kill, like, just a little, stop it. And that should be as far as it goes.
Not full smacking, not full throwing.
And
but let's say that this is where, like, I still, like, disagree with you, because, like, still, like, hitting them like that at even, like, younger ages, it does hurt a lot more for them. than it would for
Yeah,
us. So, like,
even you definitely got to take it
Oh, yeah, of
by
course.
age. Like, you know, that's probably more appropriate for like a 10-year-old.
Like,
Not,
like-
not for a 6-month-old.
Whoa!
Definitely not appropriate for a
Stop crying!
6-month-old.
You know in the cartoons how they kick a football and it just goes like auto.
yeah, that was.
yes.
The slide was.
All right.
That got us so off track.
Yeah, that did.
Sorry,
got us so-
we're talking about knife crime, and I did. I did use the transition of relating to, obviously, because it's majorly within Polynesian and African communities. I don't know, it's quite common for them to get beat by their parents, and then them transferring it to finding brotherhood throughout these gangs. And that sense of brotherhood is connected to an area code, and then obviously the area code becomes your beef and your problem. I reckon that's fucking crap. And we have, I honestly blame a lot of the newer style rap because it gives us that blood and crip.
Drive someone to
I'm wearing red, you're wearing blue, I hate you.
Can you really blame that on rap? That's almost coming from the same perspective as saying you put a kid in front of Call of Duty and it's gonna make them want to kill someone.
Yeah,
That's almost the same point.
I gotta disagree with you there.
But
I can understand why it might put it into their heads a little bit, but I wouldn't say that rap would push someone into. I guess it's possible,
okay, look,
but
again,
people want to emulate the personality of rap a lot more than they want to do emulate the personality of Ghost from Call of Duty.
I don't know, bro. Ask Charlie Kirk.
Far out. All right.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Well, no,
I get you, but
sorry.
like,
Sorry, you mean ask Tyler Robertson?
yeah, well, you can't exactly ask Mr. Kirk. He's a bit under for that.
But again, I think we'll go back to my point from earlier.
Yeah, which
of
point's that, brother? That was a bit far away.
Community development will actually sort of help against, like, you know, youth crime, stuff like that, and giving people actual role models, which they're close to in their own community, rather than seeing someone on screen being like, oh, you know, I beat and stab and sell this and that to everyone, and I'm making lots of money and stuff like that. Like, come do what I do.
I think the rap group 1-4, one of their members obviously was in and out of prison, and he was really famous with the rap group. He recently dropped the gang life, became a priest, and also a boxing trainer within St. Mary's. So obviously,
really? Where?
But he's he still does it. Like, he still is in the rap group.
yes, but he's dropped his
The gang,
dropped the gang life.
dropped the gang life. I don't think he actually does any rap songs anymore.
No, he does, man.
Does he?
In their new album, man, like, he has
okay.
a few, like, he's on a few of their songs.
But he has turned his life to Jesus, and he is within his community working at a boxing gym, trying to be with the community. That is a good role model that needs to be placed, because obviously he's already famous within, obviously, our community. We're from Western Sydney. All of us know 1-4. When they first came out, everyone was fucking listening to 1-4. And he became this overnight star. And now, using his stardom, he's trying to help repair his community that, to be fair, he was damaging at one point.
Oh yeah,
he was within that
100%.
gang
He was
life.
provoking it.
Yeah.
But
He was telling you
Yes.
that this is what you do, this is what I would never let happen, this is what you should be doing as well.
and he has, in his song, stated events that have happened. and-
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly. Keyword allegedly.
Sure.
And
We all know better than that, but yeah.
but now he's trying to turn it around, which is a good thing. That's a role model that people need. A superstar that people are driven to. Not just, I know it's what's more likely to happen is a role model coming saying, you know, trying to turn you, and then realistically you're still in that gang life. You don't care what that person
The
says.
best coaches or the best person to help you is someone that has been in your position
100%.
before and gone through what you're going to go through, what can go through already, to be able to assimilate with you, to be able to understand what you want to go through or what you want to be like, but also be able to explain to you that they have the experience, and not just by watching other people, but them going through it themselves. That's why a coach, specifically a boxing coach in this pure example, having a young kid come into the gym that's starting to get into that gang life or a life of crime is probably the best, what would we call it, life supporter? No, not life supporter. Let's just say
Mentor.
life coach, right?
Mentor.
Yeah.
Best mentor that you could probably have. He's got all of the experience that these kids think they're going to want to have, but when they get damaged coming out of it, they're going to know what to look to.
Yeah.
they're going to know that he's been through it, what he's saying, shit, I might actually should take that on the chin because it's one of the hard-hitting points of life.
Yeah.
In this specific scenario where he's a boxing coach, for example, like that may be needed. And
Oh
it's
no, it is definitely needed.
great for the youth as well. They learn how to actually not just use their fists in a proper martial arts gym, whether it may be boxing or whatever else it may be. It's also really good for self-defense.
Yeah.
Self-defense and self-protection, because there is a difference, right? Self-defense is, you come up to me, we're about to fight, I'm going to whack you back. Self-protection is, I'm not going to park my car over there because that's too far away and it's a dark alley. I'm going to park it closer to here where there's a light so there's less chance or there's a camera.
Yeah.
Self-protection is another massive thing to teach a youth as well, which is something that a lot of people don't understand or something that is very hard to teach as well on that point. But if that's something that could be taught to the youth or found a way or get people to think like, it would reduce a lot of the things. Not saying it would never happen. People out there are scum and pieces of shit, and obviously Mr. Robinson as per such.
But taking steps to make yourself safer.
By not putting yourself in the situation where you may have to react is one of the biggest things that I have thought for years that people should be
I
thinking.
do definitely agree with you.
Don't get me wrong, you throw me into a place where I'm back into a corner, I'll fight my way out, no worries. But why would I want to put myself in that situation when I could be on the other side?
If you can avoid the situation altogether, you're just better
That's
off.
your best form of defense.
Yeah, self-protection.
Staying completely away from it.
100%. The best punches you throw are the ones you didn't have to. The ones that you can talk your way out of. Just because someone's coming up to you with their fists up saying, come on, let's go, you piece of shit, doesn't mean, shit, I'm going to have to knock this person out. There are ways to go about it. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you really are back into a corner. There is no way out. Right? We all have those situations. It happens. In every man's life, there's at least one. I've had my damn fair share, and there's going to be more, I'm sure, as we probably all will, because we're all big mouths. But I'm not going to bullshit it, right?
No, but anyway.
But by not putting yourself in the situation or thinking, you know what, this is possible, it's not worth it, you don't have it anymore. You get rid of the need to do it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to go train. I'm not going to look like I can do what I can do. I would always rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a wall.
Yeah, I do definitely agree with that.
But it also means that I would prefer to be in the garden than the wall.
Yeah, always.
And if that mentality could be taught, or a way to keep that mentality, but still be able to act on it if need be, because acting on it's another big thing as well. Some people aren't made to be put into the situation where you're going to go fist to fist with someone, toe to toe. You're actually going to knock the shit out of someone, or you're going to get knocked the shit out of, or be able to get back up after getting sucker punched, right? And be able to keep moving forward. Not everyone can be like that. But if that is something that can be pushed and trained into someone, don't get me wrong, and I won't believe that no one can get into it. But to be able to teach that to someone, especially the youth, and to be able to think the right way about it, where fuck your ego, fuck how big you think, there's no need to be doing this, to be able to get them to think like that would help community-wise.
But even as a teacher, doesn't matter whether it's martial arts or just in general, if you go to a community that you do not belong, you will not get respected. Like, I had a bloke that I used to scaffold with. He's a Koori bloke, yeah. You actually might know him. You guys seen Jonah from Tonga?
Yeah.
You know when Jonah goes to...
But I'm the main star of that. What do you mean? I get put in the fucking soccer goals.
No. From the when he goes to the juvenile detention centre.
Yeah, no, it's been too long since I watched that.
He went to the juvenile detention centre. He had a rivalry with a Koori boy, and that actor, I used to work with him in scaffolding.
Right. Okay.
Typical.
Since moving on from acting, because he didn't like that he kept getting typecast as a Koori criminal. You know, he was a Koori criminal, but he didn't like getting casted as that all the time. He moved into youth support work.
Okay.
And he did that. I can't remember where he said that he'd done it, but he was the only crim there. Everyone else were uni kids. And
that's a very interesting...
Yes.
It depends on the crim.
But this is our Penrith ways.
Okay.
No, he was a previous gang member.
Yeah.
But he dropped it, became a youth support worker.
Then
and
they're the best youth support workers I think you can get. The ones that have the experience in that.
But all his other workers with him were uni kids from Macquarie Park. And you're wondering why these troubled youth in Penrith basically shit all over these uni kids. Because they don't give a fuck about them. They don't know any struggle when it comes to these areas out west. They don't know nothing about it. And to be honest, they don't have the guts to sit there and actually deal with these kids. But the bloke that I work with, obviously he's grown up in it, done it all himself, and the kids respond to him a lot better because they know what it's like.
If you can relate to someone,
Yes.
that's what makes you get past that point. So if I'm going to give you advice, for example, on scaffolding, and I've never been on a scaffolding site,
100%.
you're going to call me a
Fuck off.
dickhead. 100%.
I tell you to fuck
And you know what? So the fuck would I if it was vice versa.
It doesn't matter how good a teacher you are. If your students don't respect you, you're not going to get anything taught.
And to get the respect, depending on the situation, will depend on what you have
you
to
need
do.
lived experience most of the time.
Experience is a really big thing that's overlooked in these things.
Yeah.
Where they can throw someone that's fresh out of high school, 18, just did a social working course, and thrown into social working for
Yeah,
example.
no, I
That
don't
sort of
agree
thing,
with that at all.
which does happen.
Oh yeah, it
right?
happens all the time.
Gets them put into situations where they think, shit, I didn't think life could be like this for these people. And then they get carers PTSD because they're listening to a story coming out of a 4 or 5 year old girl's mouth about things that they couldn't even fathom.
Yeah, but I've noticed these uni kids, they think that they have to fix the problem. Just listen to these kids. Just understand them. Be with them. Don't try and fucking fix and change because you can't. Just
You can strive, you can't just fix. But
Yes.
that's another big thing as well, right? A good point that you tipped on, right? Just being heard.
So I want to add, right, when I did I'll just say it was a support course, right?
Yep.
Which I didn't complete, but their main goal, right, and their main big thing wasn't to fix the problem. They said, look, you're never going to fix the problem. Don't even try and fix the problem,
100%.
right? All your job is to be support, not help, support. Support them through anything that you can and never make any promises.
And that's why they're called support workers.
Yes. Like, so that can be just anything from like, you know,
Taking someone to a footy game.
yeah, or they
Taking them
giving
out,
them like
just
bus, like,
talk.
you know, bus money and stuff like that, like little shit like that, like giving them an out, giving them an ear to listen to. Just support, never ever fix their problems.
Yeah.
And because on top of that as well is like the more that you start supporting them, and they're going to be like, well, I have the support, I can go do this by myself now. You know, and like so they're not relying on you as well.
Yeah. Well, over time, after being
Yeah.
reliant, they can get comfortable with the situation and be able to do it themselves.
Yeah.
But I just want to push back on something that Roger had said in regards to just listening to the problem. Listening to a lot of people will prevent, say, for example, suicides massively. There was something that came out not long ago, and I watched a TED talk about it, where 7 minutes is all it takes from talking to someone to make someone not feel alone. And that's very generalized. It is not the same for every person. It doesn't mean you even have to be talking about the situation that's got you upset in the beginning. But that 7 minutes is probably a really good thing to put into place for so many people to say, hey, do you have 7 minutes? And that tells the other person that, you know what, I have 7 minutes, I can spare that. Let's try to improve your mood or stop you from thinking about this, get your mind off it. That 7 minutes can be the difference between life or death for a lot of different people. Probably deep food for thought, but that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of these kids are in very bad situations, and just as a support worker, you're just there to help them through it. You're not there to fucking change their life.
Yeah.
Or change them for that matter.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah. Like
if
so
you do change their life,
Like,
commendable,
awesome.
commendable.
100%.
But you know, look, if shit's going on at home, what the fuck are you gonna do? Are you gonna go there and fucking drag the cunt off? Yes, you can call services to help you, but
You know, things
When-
don't happen in black and white when it
Yeah.
comes to those services, and I'm not against them, but I'm not 100% for all of them either. Because unfortunately, it's not all straightforward and happy-go-lucky like
No.
people think either.
No.
Oh no, 100%. And like a lot of them, so like I do agree with you. Like a lot of them services aren't perfect, and there are a lot of them out there which aren't good either.
Yeah.
But I would say more as a general, there is a lot out there which do help, and they are
Oh,
good.
100%. Like, there are definitely some out there that help, that are better than what the position are that these kids, or these teenagers are for that fact, in the position they were before, such as halfway houses or, you know, all that sort of stuff will get them put out, or foster homes. Some of them could be the best thing that ever happened to them. Some of them could also be worse than what they were dealing with
Oh,
before,
100%.
which is why it's such a hard thing to be putting out there.
even some of like the one thing I do enjoy on TikTok is watching a lot of these kids. It does pop up a lot on my TikTok. They'll end up going with a foster family or an adopted family, or even just a relative, someone that's close, a godparent, and let's just say it's the father or the mother's birthday, they open up the present and it's adoption.
Signing papers.
It's adoption
Yeah.
papers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that kind of melts your
Yeah.
heart a little bit. A
100%.
hope core, a bit of that on TikTok. Like, isn't a bad thing, you know?
It's something in this dark world that we have that gives hope for the human race.
Oh, definitely.
And it just goes to show that, yes, some of these services do work.
Some of them 100% do. Like, I got a friend of mine that I work with. He's actually adopted, I think it's 4 or 5 kids. And eventually they end up turning around, but how much effort gets put into them as well from just these foster parents, which are my friends. Here's a lot of effort. And I can just imagine these kids. Say, for example, one of the kids had been through, I think it was 6 homes before they got to these people.
Oh, insane.
For example, some of those homes would have made it so much worse too.
Yeah.
And the stories that I've heard, which obviously I can't share, but the stories are just unbelievable.
Look, there's something else which I sort of want to add on as well. Is that like the foster system is very. It's not the best, and I'll say this in a sense like it's not the best because predators can take advantage of it, and that's
Sorry
just.
to cut you off, Wes.
That's all
No,
good.
that's right. It's sorted. We'll just keep that there.
Oh, okay.
Just a bit of YouTube error. It's not recognizing the
Okay.
visual feed. But that's right. I think it's fixed now.
Sorry, mate.
No,
I
that's all
think.
good. But yeah, no, yeah, the foster system is like far from like
Far from perfect. Very,
far,
very.
like it has a lot of work to actually become anywhere near good.
But I think every section has help for these
Oh,
kids.
definitely.
The halfway
Definitely.
houses, the same sort of thing. And
Yeah.
you can't put all of the blame on the actual sections themselves. Like, you can't put them on the halfway house itself, for example, because the people that work there maybe wanted to help, but it's
It's
got
also
more
underfunding
kids as well.
well.
And underfunding is a big thing
Yeah.
too. And you got other kids that have been through just as bad or worse. That can bring that out in others too.
Yeah.
Or just like prison, which is a bit of a more extreme
Yeah.
example, but which is very common, is that you get sent there and you end up meeting someone that has the same experience, or if not a lot more, and you learn from them how to commit more crime, which I think is very, very common in these halfway homes. Not as much foster homes, because I think foster homes, the main problem more so is abuse,
Yeah.
but the halfway home specifically, 100%, I think that is a massive thing.
Well, that was actually a really deep conversation
That was not even on our
wasn't-
list of stuff that we were going to even think
no
or
way.
talk about.
We dragged it from the knife crimes that were happening in Melbourne.
Oh yeah,
and
well,
just around the world,
definitely.
really.
I don't know. We went from Victoria to New South Wales.
But before we carry on, I just want to say, seeing as we actually got a lot of people watching at the moment, Skullbeard & Co. They've been nice enough to send us
been
out
absolutely lovely.
an additional 26 beard oils, right? They look sexy as hell. Anything from, what have we got here? We got Valhalla, we got vanilla bourbon, which that's my personal favorite. Then we also got stuff like salted caramel, fresh peppermint. We have so many different flavors. Not that you should be
Pure
tasting them,
sandalwood.
but the stuff smells beautiful.
Smells absolutely great.
And Will's been nice enough to send us out these taster packs, even though we actually won't be eating them.
Or we will be
Shall
using all
we,
of
shall
them.
we,
been
shall we
using
do a
them.
little sample?
Oh,
Shall we
yeah,
do a
sure.
little sample?
Let's choose one out of our
So
packs.
we'll go from left to right. What's your flavours you got?
Alright, I have salted caramel, fresh coconut. No, not you, Roger.
Yeah,
Iced
you're not
coffee,
fresh, bro. You musty ass.
iced coconut, tropical punch, cola bottles, blood orange, and must sticks.
Oh, mustic sounds hectic. Which one are you going to choose? Which one are we going to try?
Oh, I'm gonna try. I've already tried the salted caramel before. That's absolutely great. But
Oh, just like the lube.
ooh, I'm gonna try tropical punch.
Tropical punch. There's half of it.
And I'm from the island, so there's the tropical.
You should have been the one with the punch. Alrighty, so in my box, which is called Cologne, I got Royal Oud, Valhalla, Mafia, Vanilla Bourbon, Money, Barbershop, and Black Oud. And I think I'm going to choose Money, because I like the smell of money.
I have the Earthy and Woodsy collection.
I wonder why.
Because I'm earthy and you're about to feel my wood.
Oh, fuck!
Hey, yo, they got old cheese!
What the fuck?
So I have fresh peppermint, oak whiskey, vanilla oud, Cuban cigars, cedar and sandalwood, oud and spice, pure sandalwood.
What are you gonna choose, brother?
Because I'm half Dominican, half Cuban, Cuban cigars.
Oh, that sounds hectic.
That's puppy. Let's go, puppy.
Alrighty, so couple of drops. And then we gotta do the happy ending. I mean the massage. Just wanna get it all up in there.
Oh my god, this smells
Wait,
absolutely
sorry.
great.
Oh,
Boys, you
but I
have-
could just smell mine. This is so good.
Oh,
That's Cuban cigar, baby.
bro.
Brother, you get lucky tonight.
But I feel like Fidel Castro.
Mrs. Palmer's getting happy.
Oh,
Whew.
Oof.
I like the smell of money now.
this. Oh, you have no idea. I just love this smell so much.
Nice and smooth. My hands feel like a baby's ass,
Jesus.
which is not normal for me.
I feel like Fidel Castro, bro, honestly.
But I don't even know who that is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Again?
we're scrapping the intelligent part from your no.
I'm not informed, bro.
I just said intelligent. We're scrapping intelligent,
Bro, I
bro.
don't even know who the fuck that was, man, either.
You don't know who Fidel Castro is? The
No.
dictator of Cuba?
Oh, yeah, no, I do. Never mind.
No, bro.
Fuck me.
But, again, thank you, Skull Beard Co.
Yes, thank you, William.
I absolutely love the tropical flavour.
And another
I
big
can't
part
wait
of
to
that
actually...
is some of his profits, and you also get the chance to donate. It actually goes to young veterans that come back that may be having, say, for example, like we were talking about before, some either onset schizophrenia, PTSD, all these things that can come on from war in their time actually fighting for us, which, to be honest, is a really big thing that drove us towards him in the beginning. And thank you again to him because he took that big shot on us when we were just starting out, quite literally after our first or second pod, I think
Yeah,
it was.
after the second podcast.
And he was
yeah.
all in straight off the bat. So Will himself, I can say, is such a nice guy, has been absolutely nothing but sweet to us throughout the whole time, through all of our communication. And in addition to that, I actually got friends of mine that already use Will, or Skullbeard and Co, as I should say, and he loves him. Said that he used to use Jericho, and Jericho was good because that's what his barber used. But because of how nice the interactions were that Skullbeard and Co, which was William and his team, were to him, he actually prefers. So, boys, how's your beers feeling?
Oh, my beard's feeling really nice, and it's smelling. The smell,
But I can't get over the smell.
it is very,
Almost out,
it's
Will
sexy.
Papi, Will Papi.
Why you call yourself? What the fuck wrong with you?
I might go to the pub and see if I can pick up after this.
Yeah, what are you picking up? 155?
No, the old ruthless, toothless.
How many drinks are you gonna have first, brother?
About 5 or 10, mate.
Oh, good luck with that one.
About 25.
Alrighty, well look, we've gone over all of our things that we've been talking about, all the ones that we wanted to talk about, and then obviously we went off on our little bit of a rant with the D&M.
Well, actually, do we have time before?
Oh yeah,
or
no,
like-
we got.
okay, so,
hopefully.
do you want to bring up the YouTube chat as well?
Oh yep, we'll go to the
Because-
YouTube chat.
We'll see if you guys want to ask us anything. You know, it could be absolutely anything at all. Anything
Yep.
wild,
Anything you want us to talk about?
interesting.
How
You
many-
know,
how
all
many
these
viewers
people
have we
talk
Or
about.
bullshit.
4 on Tiki. What do we got on YouTube?
One.
Or 4K.
But we've had 19 on and off from YouTube apparently,
Okay.
and we got 4 on TikTok.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, so we'll leave it for another minute or so.
Yeah.
Bro, no one's taking a piss this stream. That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
well, I
it's
mean, we've actually had quite like down to earth conversations.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, I need to take a piss.
Alrighty, we'll get up. We'll let you shake it. You shake it more than twice. You're playing with it, alright?
Do musical chairs.
Shake,
as well.
shake, 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 and shake it.
Oh, far out.
Sometimes I think he actually is a bit.
I think his girlfriend's just a cover up.
Honestly, bro, sometimes I think the same. Man, the way he is around us, sometimes I think I would not
Mate,
sit on
just
your
the way
lap.
that he is around me, man. It's
So, funny story
Concerning.
for you is actually, before they met, I told I told Wyatt, or Wes, that Roger was gay. And he believed me. So the whole time, I think maybe it was just up until our first podcast or so they had met a good handful of times, but he actually thought that Roger was gay. And it was fucking great.
Wasn't it the other way around?
No, you can see
No, it wasn't the other way around.
You got a dildo in your jaw, cunt.
But, what the fuck are you on about, bro?
Oh, vibrator or
I
something
think,
like that.
No, but I got a dildo bottle opener. What you mean?
That's.
Well, like, I think that's
I think we'll wrap
been
it
a
up
couple
there.
minutes. Look, thank you guys very much again. Once again, check out Dubby, check out Skull Bearded Co. But more or less, check out Skull Bearded Co. They've been so nice to us. It'd be so lovely.
In addition to, make sure you like the stream, subscribe, follow, whatever it is under the sun.
Use code WSL10 at W if you want to grab some. It does taste really nice.
And you save money compared to your
It's
typical
also
energy drink.
$2 a serving.
Yeah.
So stop buying Red Bull.
Thank you all again. Like, subscribe.
Thank you.
all that
Have a
thing.
good night.
Choo!
Bye! And now. And then now we have to go over to YouTube and do the same fucking